Hello guys, I'm the artist Theodora and like always we're painting with art supplies. So today we will be painting a candy cane illustration. It's a very nice idea. It's very quick, very fun and easy. And if you're a beginner, you can really manage to do this. It's very basic shapes. We will be painting with a limited palette. We will be using just a few colors. So I think this will be a very good exercise for you if you're a beginner, and also if you're more advanced, I think you're going to do this perfectly. So that's the idea. I got the inspiration from a vintage card, and that's a real nice idea, you know, to create your own hand-painted Christmas cards or postcards. And that's a nice idea, especially if you want to accompany your present with something that you've made. It's always very thoughtful idea. So yes, this is what we will be painting today. So I'm just going to flip my camera around to show you the products and my quick sketch to get an idea of how it's going to look. Okay, so this is my sketch. We're going to include a small bow and some mistletoe to give a bit of color, to add some color to our composition, because it will be mostly red and white, so we need a dash of green color to add something extra to this composition. Okay, I'm just adjusting. Perfect. And let me show you the products we will be using. So this is the Art Nomad. It's a palette that I really like to use. And I'll show you why. It's very practical. It has this very nice design where you have everything in it. So you get to have your mixing area, and you get a few brushes. You can flip this, and here you have all your colors. So these colors are very opaque, which for me is a really good thing because I look for opacity to my colors. And also, if you don't want the colors to be opaque, you can always add a bit of water and they become more transparent. And also you get this sponge and 2 extra colors here. So the first step is to get this spray, just water. So we spray to make these colors a bit easier for us. And also I'm just going to grab my scissors and just going to cut right here. And I'm not going to throw the rest of the paper away. I'm just going to keep it for something else. Never waste the paper. Just keep it. If it's small, you can keep it for swatches to test the colors, or otherwise you can create a small composition right here. So we don't need to waste the paper. So let me move the camera. Okay, so that's a few. Okay, so another step is to take the tape and stretch your paper right here so it won't move around. It will stay in place. And also, if you're painting with a lot of washes, then your paper this way will remain stretched. It won't buckle or wrinkle. So always make sure to stretch your paper. All right. And we're all set. Perfect. So those are our colors. And And here I have some brushes that I'll be using. So here we have the Urbano set. They're mostly for acrylic and gouache, but I think they work really well with any water related mediums. So they work very well for watercolor as well. My favorite brush is this one, which is the number 1/4 malt brush. So I'll be keeping this one, and also I'll be keeping this number 4 round brush to use. It also has some very interesting brushes, like this one, which is the feather brush. It's very interesting. And this dagger brush. I always wanted one of this. Okay, so I'm just going to also grab a palette, and we're all set and good to go. All right, so here's my palette to make some colors if we need to. Perfect. All right. And another key ingredient is the white gouache. Hello Tina, how are you? Are you excited for Christmas? I really am. And yeah, they're pretty close, just a few days remaining really. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this really nice cherry red color, and we're going to start with some washes. So as you can see, this color is very opaque. Very good coverage. So we're starting with some base layers. And then we're going to build up our values from there. And I'm using the number 4 round brush. Which is a small brush with a pointy tip. And we'll be waiting for it to dry. So this I left white because we're going to give some depth with some burgundy color. So in order to create this burgundy shade, all you have to do is just mix a little bit of black to your red. Right, and now we're going to let it dry. So next step is we're going to take this really nice green shade, which is perfect as it is, and we're going to paint the green mistletoe. Perfect. And then we're going to take our rigger brush and add the small branches and the red. So this is the rigger brush. It's the one that has this elongated tip, and is a brush that, as you can see, I really love to use. And you can use it for everything. And you can leave a little bit of white of the paper right there, and that is going to give you some shine if you want. I missed this bit. I missed this leaf from the mistletoe. That's fine. Just spotted it. All right. And now we're going to take some of this brown sage right there that you get as an extra color. Oops, it's the Ideal Sage for tree trunks, for soil. It's okay. There's nothing that we can fix with some white gouache. So here it is. I'm just going to add a little bit of white gouache to my palette. It's okay, accidents happen. So here I'm just going to apply the white gouache. All right. Now will be barely noticeable. And now I have the white gouache there to my palette. I'm just going to add just a hint of this Indian yellow, and I'm going to mix it with the white. And this will be the color for my candy cane. And a hint of the red. Perfect. So I'm just going to apply this color. And also I'm just going to leave some pieces of the white of the paper. Blank. That is going to help us with the highlights. So there are some areas that we leave white purposefully. Perfect. And now I'm going to clean my brush. And I'm going to take some of this lamp black color. And I'm adding a little bit to my pre-mixed color here. We had made this with the white and the Indian yellow. And I'm going to create this very light gray shade. All right. And this way we're going to create some shadows. Great. Hello there. Hi. Okay. So now as we're waiting for the base of the candy canes to dry, we're going to work on our bowl, which is very nice, silky and red. Perfect. Alright, so we're laying some layers of this burgundy color we've created with the red and the black. Alright. So now it's time to let this dry and work on the stripes of the candy canes. So I'm just going to grab my ringer brush. So some stripes are bigger and some others are smaller, but you can really paint them well with the ringer brush because you get this precision. And then I'm going to give you an extra tip when they dry on how to make them look a little bit more realistic. Nice. Right, perfect. Mostly dry. So I'm going to take some of this burgundy color and I'm going to add a layer right here where we have the shadows on the white of the candy cane, and that is going to make it a little bit more realistic. Just right here and here, and you can add some highlights in the middle. And with a white gouache, you can add the highlights, but remember to always do that in the end, because it's like your finishing step. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed watching. And it was a very quick and easy tutorial. And a very nice idea, you know, out of the ordinary. So I hope you try this out. And if you do, don't forget to use the hashtag Art Supplies on Instagram. And we'll post it here on our Inspiration Daily Facebook group. And thank you very much for watching. Bye. Have a great day.